Do you want to hear all about India's electric vehicles deployment status along with top 25 stocks connected to this emerging billion-dollar industry? Then this video is for you. I am Dr. Krish. Welcome to our channel Krishdom Investor. Here you get timely, quality and unbiased opinion on the stocks and investment opportunities. How many of you know that electric mobility is centuries old? Yes, you hear correct. Electric mobility is centuries old. Battery electric vehicle invented using non-rechargeable batteries in the year 1830. Electric vehicles companies started in the 1890s. Ford mass-produced EVs in 1910. EVs persist as status symbol and utility vehicles until the Great Depression, that is the year 1929. Due to the abundant availability of crude oil and rapid technological interventions in oil space, mobility shifted towards the oil economy in the later years. However, when we look at the crude oil well-to-wheel efficiency, fuel vehicles are at 13% and the electric vehicles are dominant with higher efficiency of 23%. Here, the oil may not be used directly in electric vehicle, but it is used for electricity generation. And we take such a scenario as a reference here. The generated power is used at charging stations to charge the vehicles. Let us look at the conventional vehicles. Conventional vehicles. We see a fuel tank, engine and transmission system. Whereas in the electric vehicles, we see a battery, motor, generator and transmission system. Conventional vehicles are usually known as internal combustion engine (ICE) vehicles. A host of ICE components will be replaced. If we dig deep, significant component differences are shown. Replacement is that fuel station with charging stations, fuel tank with battery, an engine with motor, engine control unit with the battery management system, and auxiliary power will hold DC-DC inverter in the electric vehicles. The percentage of the costs involved is shown here. Pause and examine. Auto components will be reduced by 2/3, where EV will have just 19 components instead of 30 in the ICE vehicles. EV cars need a significantly high utilization to break even when we compare with ICE. The area where the savings for opting for EVs is shown in this figure. 180 kilometers per day is the number arrived in 2017 and now it has drastically reduced to 80 kilometers per day owing to the advancements in the battery technologies. Now let's move ahead and check the drivers for EV adoption in India. Key drivers are 23% of transport sector contributing to emissions, 14 out of 20 world's most polluted cities are in India, 23 million deaths in India are linked to air pollution and over $102 billion is our oil import bills. The political structure involved in EV policy planning and adoption is monitored from Prime Minister's office, which involves Niti Aayog, Ministry of Heavy Industries, Ministry of Power, Ministry of Urban Development, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Roads and Department of Science and Technology. Niti Aayog drafted a 3-phased plan to propel electric and shared mobility. We are currently in the second phase of EV adoption, which involves charging infra development, shortlisting regulatory policies and incentives, etc. The Indian government took many policy initiatives both on the supply and demand side. Cost differential for EVs has drastically reduced. We have seen many EV launches in the recent past, isn't it? Many technological advancements can be foreseen in the existing original equipment manufacturers, also known as OEMs in the Indian auto sector. Let us look into it. This is so crucial that we have to know about the existing auto industry before moving ahead and understand what are the stocks which are specifically has a potential to grow big. The existing auto industry accounts for 7.1% of the country's GDP. There are 3 key manufacturing clusters in India, comprising 15 OEMs in passenger vehicles, 13 in two-wheelers, 7 in three-wheelers, 12 in commercial vehicles and 17 in tractors. All the companies aka OEMs are provided here for your reference. Out of these traditional vehicles, that is fuel-based OEMs, at present there are only 3 electric car manufacturers, about 10 plus players in two-wheelers and 3 to 4 OEMs in electric buses. Mahindra Electric is the first major EV manufacturer in India. Tata Motors has recently entered the EV market in passenger vehicles and electric buses. Also some news of a potential collaboration with Tesla. If we look at this figure, we can identify that India is well established in auto ancillaries and body design. However, it is yet to expand in the areas of battery manufacturing and electric propulsion. We may hit $27 billion import bill if all vehicles become electric today. The auto sector accounts for more share in this emerging industry. Segment-wise EV sales for the financial years 2019 and 2020 are a percentage of IEC vehicles is low. Three-wheelers have the highest share. and the lowest goes to commercial vehicles. So there is a huge potential in the coming decade here. Charging stations involvement is crucial. So power sector stocks which supply power also part of this EV revolution if they come forward to set up the infrastructure to cater to this need. We need 20% extra electricity to cater if all vehicles charged at the same time. Figures show annual electric energy and peak power required to charge EVs based on the present state to 7 years ahead. With this introduction, we will now move ahead to spot the companies that benefit from India's electric vehicle push. Please note that there is an auto sector stock for every part of a car, and now with the advent of EVs, they have changed this traditional space by giving scope for new companies to grow big and kill traditional auto companies if they don't transform. I have categorized the EV stocks into 5 categories, such as stocks related to OEMs, battery management system, BMS, electric motors, inverters and other auxiliaries, and charging stations. 25 stocks are related to each of these categories as shown. I have not considered some of the popular stocks owing to their current valuations, decreasing cash flows, and limited price appreciation in the future. Firstly, let's see the 5 stocks in the original equipment manufacturers, OEM or auto manufacturing companies in this category. Stock number 1 is Ashok Leyland Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 37,648 crores. Current market price at rupees 128. Return over 1 year is at 59.8%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 42.59%. Let's move to stock number 2, Hero Motor Corp. It has a market cap of 70,238 crores. Current market price at 3,512 rupees. Return over 1 year is at 49.2%. Company is almost debt free. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 50.29%. Company has a good return on equity track record. Its 3 years ROE at 26.68%. Let's move to stock number 3. The company name is Mahindra and Mahindra Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 1,12,950 crores. Current market price at rupees 906.85. Return over 1 year is at 73.7%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 77.77%. Stock number 4. The company name is Olectra Greentech Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 1,562 crores. Current market price at rupees 191.4. Return over 1 year is at 21.2%. Company has reduced debt drastically. Stock number 5. The company name is Tata Motors Limited. It has a market cap of 1,07,212 crores. Current market price at rupees 324.55. Its return over 1 year is at 59.8%. Promoter holding has increased by 4.02% over last quarter. Let us see the stocks in the battery segment. Stock number 6. The company name is Amara Raja Batteries. It has a market cap of 16,870 crores. Current market price at 990.1. Its return over 1 year is at 30.7%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 22.83%. Stock number 7. The company name is HBL Power Systems Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 1026 crores. Current market price at 36.75. Return over 1 year is at 124%. Company is almost debt free. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 30.34%. News flow indicates that this company has plans to enter into the lithium-ion battery manufacturing. Stock number 8. The company name is Himadri Specialty Chemicals Limited. Market cap at 1,906 crores. Current market price at 45.5. Return over 1 year is negative at 17.6%. Company has delivered good profit growth of 63.31% CAGR over last 5 years. Stock number 9. The company name is Tata Chemicals Limited. It has a market cap of 14,219 crores. Current market price at rupees 561. Return over 1 year at 64.2%. Promoter holding has increased by 2.51% over last quarter. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 18.2%. Stock number 10 is Exide Industries Limited. Market cap at 17,965 crores. Current market price at rupees 212.6. Return over 1 year at 18%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 32.84%. Let's move to the BMS segment of the electric vehicles. that is the battery management system. Stock number 11 is WABCO India Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 11,800 crores. Current market price at rupees 6,270. Return over 1 year at 7.84%. Company is almost debt free. Stock number 12 is Wakranji Limited. It has a market cap of 5,869 crores. Current market price at rupees 55.4. Return over 1 year at 20%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 48.65%. Stock number 13. The company name is Tata Elxsi. It has a market cap of rupees 17,667 crores. Current market price at 2,839.9. Return over 1 year is at 174%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 42.59%. Let's move to the EV auxiliaries, inverters and motor segment. Stock number 14. The company name is ABB Limited. Market cap at 31,084 crores. Current market price at 1,473.95. Return over 1 year at 19%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 33.92%. Stock number 15. The company name is Bosch Limited. It has a market cap of 46,055 crores. Current market price at 15,610 rupees. Return over 1 year at 6.84%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 29.77%. Stock number 16 is Greaves Cotton Limited. Its market cap at 2,129 crores. Current market price at rupees 92.1. Return over 1 year is negative at minus 34.1%. Promoter holding has increased by 0.81% over last quarter. Stock number 17. The company name is Motherson Sumi Systems Limited. Market cap at 62,306 crores. Current market price at rupees 198. Return over 1 year is at 59.2%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 33.1%. Stock number 18. The company name is Sundaram Clayton Limited. It has a market cap of 7,625 crores. Current market price at 3,721. Return over 1 year at 81.4%. Company has a good return on equity track record with a 3 years ROE at 30.42%. Stock number 19. The company name is Varroc Engineering Limited. Market cap at 5,319 crores. Current market price at rupees 395. Return over 1 year at minus 6.75%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend yield of 0.76%. Stock number 20. The company name is Endurance Technologies Limited. It has a market cap of 20,799 crores. Current market price at 1,490.75 rupees. Return over 1 year 39%. Debtor days have improved from 45.39 to 35.51 days. Company reduced its debt drastically. Let's move on to the EV charging station segment. Stock number 21. The company name is Indian Oil Corporation. This company has signed MOUs with various government agencies to build charging infrastructure. It has a market cap of 89,529 crores. Current market price at 95.55. Return over 1 year at minus 17.4%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend yield at 7.9%. Stock number 22. The company name is NBCC Limited. It has a market cap of 5,877 crores. Current market price at rupees 32.8. Return over 1 year is at 2.03%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 29.55%. Stock number 23 is NTPC Limited. It has a market cap of rupees 93,040 crore. Current market price is at 96.45 rupees. Return over 1 year is at minus 14.9%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 36.3%. Stock number 24 is Urja Global. It's a penny stock and company ventured into construction and commissioning of charging stations. It has a market cap of 435 crores and the current market price at 8.15. Return over 1 year at 442%. Company is debt free. Stock number 25 is Tata Power Limited. It has a market cap at 27,895 crores. Current market price at 88 rupees. Return over 1 year is at 62.3%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 23.58%. Please do let me know in the comment section your opinion on which among these stocks may become a top multi-bagger. I will post entry levels on my members only wall. Please click join button and enroll. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and your investments.